Michael Farr is here, President and CEO of Farr Miller Washington, Chief Market Strategist for Hightower Investors, author of the book Restoring Our American Dream, the Best Investment. All right, how do you restore the American dream when you have a senator voting and betting, I shouldn't say voting, betting against the American economy?
Leland, when I read this story, I remembered standing in front of my parents when I was 17 after having done something really stupid, and them looking at me saying, "What were you thinking? What were you thinking?" You know, and of course I was 17. I wasn't thinking. This man, however, has been a U.S. Senator for 22 years. He's thinking that stock prices and the markets are going to go down. It's probably a short-term bet. You don't know. It could be a longer-term bet. But he expects prices to go down. That's why you buy shares of this ultra short. You know, maybe he can make a couple of bucks, but boy, the optics stink. And I mean, this, if you're his political director and you see this, you need to do something about it pretty urgently.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, it's amazing. So this is a statement from back in November to the Free Beacon. Senator Carper and his wife Martha have always been careful to ensure that their financial investments are handled separately by a financial advisor who makes decisions and transactions independently, which is one of the reasons we wanted to have you on, because you advise people, you handle their investments. I'm sure there are some people who come to you and say, hey, look, Michael, for one reason or another, I can't be invested in this, or I don't want to be invested or that, or hey, I'm a United States Senator, don't go short on the market. Just because you have an independent financial advisor doesn't dissolve you or absolve you of any responsibility, does it?
Not at all. Not at all. And that's something that most politicians will certainly tell you. And we have managed money for several folks in Washington over the years. Our headquarters is in Washington, D.C. And so, yeah, they will say, look, I can't own anything here. A head of a certain agency, head of the FDA will say, I can't own anything that has to do with health care anywhere. I don't care what it looks like. Finance committees, if you're, they just can't do it. And yet it's been a real issue where members of Congress and Senate have owned stocks and have made a lot of money on them. And clearly they've got information that the rest of us don't have.
Yeah, I think about it. Members of Congress who beat the S&P 500, the broader market. And look, money managers who are professionals, you spend your whole life dedicated to this, reading about it, studying it. When a money manager beats the S&P 500, it's a big deal. There's more than a dozen, way more than a dozen members of Congress who beat the S&P 500 in 2022. A number of them who did it by way more. I mean, you can see there's some who are up 50+%, numbers up double digits above what the S&P 500 did. How difficult is that to do without a few winks and nods?
Look, but the percentage of people, of managers, of professional managers who beat the S&P 500 on a multi-year basis is in single-digit percentages. It just, you year after year after year, markets change, and you really can't do it. I remember seeing Bernie Madoff's track record years ago, and I looked at the client who was swearing to me that this guy Madoff was fabulous, and I said, can't happen. These numbers don't work. Markets go down. You can't always be on the right side of a market. Some people can be, I guess, but it makes you scratch your head. It makes you wonder. No matter what, Leland, a U.S. Senator should never go short a U.S. stock index, okay? It just doesn't make, it's like, you know, this is just a really bad move. Senator Carper, what were you thinking? I mean,
yeah,
how do you defend
Jay
when you're
Leno,
out with your voters?
Jay Leno was famous for asking that question to Hugh Grant, right?
Yes. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and think about Senator Carper. Senator Carper is a senator from Delaware. You know how many Delaware corporations there are? I mean, every trial that gets tried in corporate America is happening out of Georgetown, Delaware, because this is where the laws are favorable. This is a state that depends on corporate America and stock issuance and everything else. I mean, this is just really bad optics. Senator, you don't want to do this one.
Yeah, well, it also explains why 80+% of Americans think that members of Congress shouldn't be able to own stocks or trade stocks, and yet somehow Congress never votes that way, and they still are allowed to do it since they set their own rules. Michael, good to see you as always. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.